So today I'm going to be changing the oil in my 2022 Chevy Equinox. Now I'll be honest, I'm not sure if this oil change is compatible for multiple years of Chevy Equinox, but for the most part, a lot of this should be pretty compatible. But so the first thing I want to do is obviously open up the hood, and you found the lever where you open up your hood, and if you see it says SAEOW20. It's good to take a photo of that, so when you go to get your oil, you're able to see what type of oil you want to get. So definitely recommend ramps. That's the oil, that's the filter, that's my oil pan. Got some wipes. Also I got some gloves for my hands. Also got my my socket wrench. So just kind of showing you to get you to where you're going to check to see where your oil is. So you just kind of press down on your pad there, on your car. And once again, I'm going to pop that. And I believe right now, I already have it on the ramps. Again, highly recommend, getting ramps. I think they're like $40 or $50, but it's well worth it. So I'm gonna open up the hood. I'm gonna make sure the hood stays open with my I call it my hood stick. But yeah, this for the most part it saves you a little bit of money. Obviously in today's economy, any little bit helps. But you saw the cap where the oil is actually going to go. So moving on, so I'm going underneath the car. So what I'm trying to do is I'm pointing at where the that's the nut that I'm going to unloosen. I'm using a 15 millimeter socket with my socket wrench. So just remember that 15 millimeter. Once again, it's probably compatible for a lot of Equinoxes, but this is a 2022, so just be mindful of that. So here's just a video of me just breaking it loose. Now I will say this, I haven't found a perfect strategy on getting the nut out and not getting oil everywhere. So my best recommendation is just pull it out and pull it out quickly. Just keep going. You're going to get a little bit of drippage. Just make sure that drippage is going to fall, but just keep going and make sure you get that nut out. You're going to get oil on you. But it's one of those things where the faster you go, the easier it is. And keep in mind too, the oil is going to shoot out just a little bit. So just make sure that you want to have the pan directly underneath the nut, but also you want it that it's going to shoot out just a little bit too. So just play with it a little bit. Whatever you feel comfortable with. Obviously, if you noticed it, I adjusted it after the fact. But yeah, that's where it's kind of dripping from. But I'm showing you here. I think I'm trying to show you the filter here. I'm trying to show you the filter on where. So that's the oil filter as well. So you're going to change that. So it's hand tightened. So once again, you want to unloosen it, with your hand. There are things that you can use to unloosen it, but I like to unloosen it with the hand. So once all the oil is out, you want to put your oil nut back in, and you want to tighten it. Again, you want to tighten it pretty snug, but you don't want to just tighten it to where it's going to be very, very difficult to break it loose. You definitely want to make sure it's snug. But here's me again, hand unloosening the oil filter here. And they're easy. Let me say this, they're easy to get on, they're easy to take off. It's just a matter of how snug they are. Obviously if you had somebody who once again just wanted to put it on there as tight as possible, it's going to be hard to get off, but usually you can get it off with your hand. Again, another situation where just pull it off as fast as you can. You are going to get oil on your hands. That's why I'm wearing gloves. There's really no way around that one. At least I haven't figured out a solution, but keep in mind, make sure that oil pan is there. So this is the new oil filter that I'm going to put in. All right, so I'm just going to get just a little bit of oil, for lubrication, a little bit of the old oil. Again, I'm not dipping the old oil putting it inside, the oil filter, I'm kind of just, putting it there for, a little bit of lubrication. This may have been a little bit of overkill, for this. I usually don't dump it in. I kind of just, usually just put it around the outside of the rim. But, I was doing it with one hand, so I maybe got a little bit more than, what I needed to. But all you're going to do is you're just going to, again, screw this in, right? You're just going to hand tighten and screw this in. And make sure to, obviously, you notice I have a little bit of oil, kind of underneath the car. Make sure you just clean that up. And again, it's not really going to hurt anything, but you just don't want, oil, kind of, everywhere. But once again, I'm just going to hand tighten it. Also try to wipe it off too. My hands, had a little bit of oil, as you can notice. I'm hand tightening with a little bit of oil on my hands, so I wipe that down. After I did that, and that's my old oil pan. So here's the cap, right? This is where your oil is going to go. This is your new oil, right? This is the new oil that you just bought. And I'm going to get my funnel, and I'm going to get a video of me pouring it in. Now, of course, I wasn't recording when I was pouring in all of it, but, for this, it took all 5 quarts for mine, which is easy. You don't have to do a lot of math, really just kind of pour it in. So I'm just, for the most part, putting the whole entire thing in there. So now I'm just removing my funnel. There's not really a proper way to do it. I like that funnel a lot more than the bigger funnels, to be honest. It's just, it's a little more wide, and, it's closer to the, closer to the oil pan. But, as I'm showing you here, this is how to reset, where to go to 100%. So like I was obviously at 2%. So you just hold down OK, while you're at the oil, and it's going to automatically reset to 100%. So I do not recommend doing that until you actually have changed your oil, because it's going to be hard to gauge unless you do it by mileage. 5,000, 7,000, 10,000, you're going to hear a lot of different, answers, but I kind of go off of the car. That's kind of how I gauge it. But then I'm just showing you everything's cleaned up. Make sure I don't have any rags in there. Make sure I put my cap, back on for the oil. So now I'm going to put the old oil inside of my new oil. Keep in mind, this new oil jug is empty, so I'm pouring the old oil in, and I'm going to take it up to the auto parts store, and they're going to dispose of it safely for me. So I do it cleanly. Just joking. Obviously, I tell you what, that's the first time I've done it. Of course, doing it on camera, making a mess. It's me shaking my head. But thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe for more videos.